Can I angle this a little
Yes.
bit?
Okay.
Should I cross my legs? Or
Whatever,
okay.
make yourself comfortable.
Right.
I want you to feel at home.
I'm home.
So this is the last podcast in the Gidcast studio.
It's a sad day.
It is a sad day, but it's also a time to rejoice.
It is.
And I wanted to mark this occasion by interviewing you.
All right.
What was your lifestyle like in your 20s?
Lifestyle? I was always, from a young age, very mature. I was always the one that people relied on. My wife and I had kids at an early age, so I was 25 years old, and Lila was with us, so I was very responsible from an early age. So really, Alexis and I only had a year or two, of kind of like that 20s where we weren't responsible for anything, and then we just kind of took over. And in fact, actually, Alexis and I are kind of looking forward to it. Not Lila, if you're watching this, not that we're looking forward to you going to college, but we're going to be very young as we are, getting and as our kids go off to college. So we're looking forward to that time together.
Well, I think that's great.
Thank you.
What do you love about the Jersey Shore?
I love that it is just so convenient to go put my feet in the sand. There's so many great memories of just being able to just go plop in the sand. And honestly, sometimes I see our students at the beach and they come up and they say hi to me, and I get updates on things that they're doing as they grow older. So like right now, that's what I enjoy.
What motivates you?
My kids. My kids motivate me. Every decision I make is to leave a better legacy or a better option for them than what I had. It's the same thing that my parents did. My parents worked their butt off to give me better than what they had, and that's what motivates me.
What has fear kept you from doing?
It's not that I was fearful of it, but when I saw how big of an impact it was going to have on my family, I backed away from it. I really wanted to join the military out of high school, and I brought the Army to the house to register. And surprise, Mom and Dad, they're coming. I did one of those, and it didn't go over well. Both my grandparents served in the Army, and I wanted to follow in their footsteps. But when I saw my parents and how they reacted, I guess you could say I was a little bit fearful of some of the consequences, so I chose a different route.
What drains your emotional battery?
Honestly, I'm on 24/7. I'm on 24/7. It doesn't matter where I go. I could be shopping in Wegmans. I could be, just home late at night, just hanging out, and I'm always on, and sometimes it's hard to shut off.
Yeah.
So sometimes I literally go for hikes with my friends, so we're off the grid for 3 or 4 days just so I can just shut it off for a few moments. So it is a draining position to be in the role that I am in right now.
I get that. What's your life's passion and purpose?
I mean, I think it just goes back to my children. It really is. I mean, that's what I do. I don't stop learning. I don't know, many of you know this, but I'm actually back in college. I'm going to get my doctorate degree, okay? And that is because that's going to make me the next best version of myself, which is then going to help give back to my children. It's going to set Alexis and I up for that. If my children ever are not living in New Jersey, I can go and follow them and work anywhere in the world, at a university, wherever. So that's my children drive every decision that I make, really.
How long until you will be Dr. Amato?
I got a couple years. I'm on the slow path.
Okay.
I have a daughter, obviously Lila, I already mentioned. She'll be heading to Penn State next year.
Oh, wow.
And her going to college and me paying for her college is more important than me. So I take a class at a time.
Okay.
And it'll take me probably about 3 or 4 more years before I finish that.
Okay. What makes you different than most people?
We live in a very divided world right now, and I don't want to get political, but I always try to find the good in people. And sometimes it's to my own fault. Sometimes I'm naive and I want to believe the good in the people, but I find that good and I run with it.
What's your life motto, your life's motto?
This is actually one that my brother instilled on me as a young, aspiring athlete. As long as you never let up, you'll never lose. And it's not necessarily about the victories, the wins and losses. It's about the lessons you learned. So I carry that one with me.
Best lesson your mother or father or both of them taught you?
My parents were great at leading by example, and I think the one thing that they both showed me was the ability to give back to the community, you know, to leave my mark on the community. And I think while I don't live in Ocean Township anymore and I'm leaving my mark in Ocean Township in my role, I live in Tinton Falls, and I did that. I feel like I did that through coaching, and I coached softball, and we had this big, it was actually with Mr. Trump and we took on the town, and we built a whole new complex for our softball program. Our girls never had a home field, and like that's my legacy. So I learned to give back to the community through my parents.
Someone who helped change how you see the world.
Someone who helped change how I see the world. I mean, there's honestly so many, but I honestly I'll give credit to my wife. Like she did. While we grew up, both of us in Ocean Township, and honestly just a few blocks away from each other, we lived completely different styles of life growing up. Like, and she opened my eyes to a lot of new things that I had never experienced. So she did a great job of, I always kind of joked, like when we first got together, I said, keep me young, like keep me trying new things, and she's done a great job of that.
That's great. First concert.
Ah, man, Lauryn Hill and Outkast.
What?
Yeah, loved it. It was awesome.
Okay.
It was great. It was at Madison Square Garden, and it was incredible. I loved both of those artists. They were so good.
Huh? Were you in high school?
I was in high school. Yeah.
Do you remember who you went with?
Oh yeah, I remember everybody. I remember. So my friend Adam, his father used to own an upholstery company, and he had a van with all the couches in the back, and we all jumped into the back and sat on the couches, and we brought like 10 of us, including him. He obviously was with us. Lenny was with us and drove us, and all my closest friends, we all went.
Was that safe with the couch?
No, not at all. But it's completely different than these days. They didn't even make seatbelts when I was growing up.
What's a crazy job you've had?
Crazy job? Well, I mean, technically I got paid for it a little bit, but I was a volunteer fireman for a long time, and I loved doing it.
Yeah.
It was exciting. You know, honestly, people probably see a fire and go running out, and like it used to get me excited to go running into it and go put it out or go save something, you know, get on top of a roof or cut open a car. Like, I enjoyed, once again, giving back to my community, but it was a crazy job.
That's a crazy job.
Yeah.
What annoys you most about people?
While I use social media for work, I don't really use social media for other things, and everybody's on a soapbox thing kind of like gets under my skin. Like, let's just, because what I feel like it does a lot of times is it winds up creating more divide in the world with everybody on their soapbox. You know, so I wish there was a different way we could be using social media.
Right. Are you proud of yourself?
I am. I was the first person in my family to graduate college in a couple of years. Not only would I have graduated college, but I'll be graduating 3 times from college. That's a big, it's a big thing for my family.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
What's your idea of perfect happiness?
Just a Sunday morning, having breakfast with my girls.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
It's simple.
Yeah.
I'm a simple person.
No, I think that's.
Yeah. It's just,
Yeah.
I love like when I think of like Christmas morning, it's, cinnamon rolls, Alexis making cinnamon rolls, and us just sitting around listening to music. Like that's a perfect day.
Yeah.
I'm very simple. I don't need a lot. I told you, like, when I go hiking, I like living living with simplicity, you know, so it's like I'm a pretty simple person. So just a Sunday morning, just hanging out with my girls, that's perfect.
So this kind of goes with that, but I'll ask anyway. But what's precious to you these days? And that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I mean, listen, that's it. I mean, I went to new student orientation with my daughter a couple weeks ago, and we're on like a countdown now, and it's a lot. So
Yeah.
we're gonna soak up every moment this summer.
Yeah. What movie have you seen the most?
Oh man, Shawshank Redemption, man, that thing comes on, and I can watch it at any point. No, another one is, and I watched it this weekend. I'm kind of getting it, obviously with the World Cup being in here. Miracle, that's like one of my all-time favorite Miracles. Her books and his speech that he gives before they go out there about take it, like own that moment, take that moment.
Yeah.
I would say between the two of those, they're like my two movies that any time that they're on, I can just stop what I'm doing and just watch.
Yeah. A smell that makes you nostalgic.
Jeez, a smell that makes me nostalgic. That's a good one. Honestly, this is it's going to show the Italian in me. The smell of meatballs. Honestly, it's like some of my fondest memories were when I was a little kid going to my grandparents' house, and my grandmother always knew like that was my treat, was a meatball. So anytime I was coming over, that fried smell in the house, and then I'd have like a big Ziploc gallon bag of meatballs to take home with me, and I'd eat them for snack. So when that, either my parents or even Alexis when she cooks, when I smell that, it like brings me to childhood.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So I'm gonna since I am retiring, I'm going to share with you my favorite Amato story.
Does it involve crying at all?
No. It was the fall of 2020. So we had left for the weekend for the pandemic. We didn't come back. We were gone all spring. We were home all summer. But we were one of the first schools to actually come back in September. And we were trying the hybrid thing, and there was a lot going on. And so we were in a team meeting in, I don't remember the room number, the large math room at the end. Mm-hmm. And so every time a student, got COVID, there was like this protocol that you had to go through, which was pretty intense, right? You had to do contact tracing. There was a lot. So at this point, they were dropping like flies, and the nurse kept coming into the team meeting to like call you into the hallway, and you were just like, you had the weight of the world on you. And I thought that would have been a really great time to talk to you about your subject line in your emails.
Oh my God, yeah, I remember this. Can you be more specific? I lose track. I'm like, yeah, okay. I remember that completely.
His subject line would say 2 things, ... And then inside would be important information, but when you would go back to look for whatever it is you were looking for, a schedule or something, you had to go through all the emails, 2 things, 3 things. So I thought that would be a good time to bring it up.
Great timing.
So you told me what I could do with the emails, which is...
Read them, save them.
Yes.
That was a nice way
I don't
of
think
saying
that's what you said, sir. Do you have a favorite GDO story?
Honestly, like, I really just love doing these with you.
Yeah.
Like I really do, because it allows, like, even the one that we did last year to close out the year.
Right.
I thought that one was really fun because I'm going to look at somebody right now, because sometimes in my role I've been told that I could be scary, right? But really it's a role I'm playing, right? I have a job to do. People mix up
Yeah.
sometimes the job I have to do
Yep.
and the person I am.
Yeah.
So what I loved about the one last year is that even resonates with the staff, you know. So that allowed people to just kind of see me as like you and I just joking like we
Yeah.
always do, and people don't even realize that sometimes I'm like the biggest jokester in the school.
Yeah.
I love a good joke. I love a good prank. I love, you know, when you see me outside of school, you see me in a
Yeah.
different light.
Right.
When I'm here, I'm professional, I'm doing my job, and I'm doing my responsibilities that this community has asked me to do.
So I will say publicly what I've said to you privately. I've been very lucky in my career to have, I'm going to count four really great principals to work with. You know, starting in Boston when I was a substitute, Michael Sidbury at the Grover Cleveland Middle School, James Simonelli at Long Branch High School, Larry Costula, Ocean Township Intermediate School, and Chris Amato at the Ocean Township Intermediate School. You guys have been amazing. You have you've been coaches. You've been there for me. You've been there for me. You know how much this job means to me more than anyone else. You know how hard it was for me to make this decision, and I thank you, and I love you.
I love you too, kid.
That's it.
You didn't tell me I was going to cry.
Payback.
Could have warned me. And
Payback.
by the way, great company to be in. I mean, to be a teacher for, I mean, I don't want to age her, but I mean,
So great. 36 years.
30 plus years and only have 4 principals.
Yeah.
You're very fortunate, and
Yeah.
to be in that company, just so you know, like Sim is a legend, absolute legend
Yeah.
in this area. Mr. Costula was my building principal. So to be like you only like
Yeah.
and to be in that company, I greatly appreciate that as a
Yeah.
compliment.
No, you guys are great.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a great audience. You all are great. Thank you. All right. You good?
We're good.